Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just great.
So I have a couple things. So first thing, tonight we were originally scheduled. You didn't know this, but we were originally scheduled to do our contest for who knows our show best. Remember I talked about that?
Mhm.
Okay. So the game is done. The questions are ready, but I didn't schedule it. So
Cool.
no, so I tried reaching out to whoever I had to reach out to, and he didn't fucking write me back.
Oh,
He blamed it for eating at a chicken place or something. I don't fucking know. But so I want to do that.
It was good chicken.
I want to do that Tuesday next week.
Okay.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is Angus is going to host.
Okay.
And what I'm wanting to do is me and you work as a team
Oh boy.
versus two other listeners. So
Okay.
it'll be one listener. There'll be three contestants.
Okay.
Listener one, listener two, and then me and you.
Wait, that's not fair to us
Why?
because we have to work together.
Right. But I think that that's what will make it entertaining.
Yep. I agree.
Okay.
I'm
so
good with it.
I have listener one. He's the first person that reached out, and I already told him he could do it.
Okay.
He's the guy from the chicken restaurant or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then listener or contestant two is me and you. So that space is overfilled.
Okay.
So we need contestant three.
Mhm.
And I had quite a few people reach out, Nugget being one of them.
Mhm.
And I don't know, one, if I want to have Nugget. I was going to say do Nugget again. Have Nugget on again, especially this soon. It was just like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Or
just starting
somebody,
to wash that off.
or somebody new. So I'll leave it up to you. Okay, so I developed the game. I found the host. I picked 3 of the 4 contestants. It is up to you to fill the space of the last contestant.
Okay. You mean right now?
No, sometime between now and Tuesday. All
Okay.
I'm saying is when we go live Tuesday for our bonus episode,
Yeah.
you need to ensure that you have a contestant lined up.
Okay.
And
Got
it
it.
can't be you.
Yeah, I'm already in. I'll just go twice. All right. Can I get a
Okay,
reminder
so-
Tuesday morning?
Nope. Nugget,
right.
just send a message to Anthony.
I'm not even going to tell you who it is until they show up.
I don't care.
I didn't figure you would.
It could be my mom. I don't give a
Just
shit.
don't tell me who it is when they show up. I don't care.
Okay, here's the other thing I was thinking.
All right.
So for the next couple weeks anyway, we're recording this fucked up schedule, Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yep.
So it's kind of draining on our content faucet of doing a bonus episode on Tuesday and then a regular show on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking we can throw 2 birds at a stone. And if we do Dear Flabbies tonight,
Uh-huh.
we can do Dear Flabbies. And at the same time, we can piss off Mr. Bones by telling him not to put them out.
That's like
So-
his favorite thing is publishing Dear Flabbies.
Right. He's been sending us to-do lists or action items to create more Dear Flabbies for him to put out. So I'm thinking that if we do a whole episode of Dear Flabbies and tell him explicitly, you are not allowed to publish these. These are for patron use only.
In fact, don't even watch them.
I just think that tickles me that it's going to piss him off. And we've said from day one that the point of this podcast is to make each other laugh
Right.
or make ourselves laugh.
Right. Right. That is the point of all of this. You are right.
All right. So just the fact that the producer put up a comment that says cringe makes me think it is a fucking great idea.
It makes it such a better idea. It's everything about it is great. You know what? Let's not even send him to him. Ban him from the Patreon too, so he can watch them.
All right. So what do you think of that? What do you think of filling time by doing flabbies?
I think that's a great idea that you should phrase differently. Oh wait, cut that out. Cut that part out, Mr. Bones.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right. Next question. You want to have Brady come on and read flabbies?
Why Brady? Yes.
Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. I just. Oh. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. I guess not. Dear Flabby, I'm starting to gain weight. How do you deal with becoming an obese, amorphous blob?
Fuck you. Next question.
I don't get to answer that one.
It's so I'll answer, then you answer.
Okay.
All right. So when I started gaining weight so here's what happens, right? So you're skinny and you have the V and the cobras on the side and all that.
You're so tough.
Okay. Anyway, so you're in good shape. You work out. You have a nice physique. You can see your wiener, like the whole package. And you start gaining weight, but it takes time for your mind to recognize what is happening. Like you can look in the mirror and you have gained weight, but you don't see that in your reflection. You're seeing a reflection from, I think, like 9 months ago. I think that's how long it takes.
Is that right?
So, yes. So by the time you have become obese, that's when it's like, I think I'm gaining weight.
I think I might be gaining weight. It's not when you have to buy new pants because your old ones don't fit you anymore.
No, but there's two types of people, right? There's people like you who, you know what? I'm not even going to, you remember you said, I'm not going to buy a Who's Right shirt because if I do, I have to buy a 2X. And I am not going to allow myself to buy a 2X shirt. So I will buy one when I lose weight.
Right.
And then you lost weight.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one type of person. The other type of person is when I order shirts, I'm like, I better get a 4X just in case I gain weight before it gets here.
It's 2-day shipping? Yeah, give me an extra size up.
Give me one of those X's. I need a shipping X.
Oh, Jesus. So, have you ever? I don't know how you are as far as like dressing and fashion and all that kind of bullshit. So, you're not one of those guys that when you were fat you could see the bottom of their stomach hanging out of the bottom of their shirt, right?
You mean like flesh?
Yes.
No, I buy extra tall.
Okay. Because I like. Okay, it's fine if you're fat. You fucking people eat too much, whatever. I was fat. It doesn't matter. But what I absolutely hate those people. I don't want to see the bottom of your gut hanging out of your shirt. That's fucking disgusting. Like, it's fine that you're fat. I don't give a fuck that you're fat. I give a fuck that the bottom of your stomach is hanging out. Like, I can see
don't be exposing it to my kids.
Right. Yes, don't be exposing your fat to my kids. Get it out of the libraries.
So there's two types of hangover belly, right? So if right now in the shirt that I'm wearing, if I was to reach up and try to change the light bulb,
yeah,
you're gonna see some side boob or whatever it is for a belly fat.
Side boob? That's like that's way up there. You wearing a half shirt?
You've got to. Okay, fine. I don't care. What? How come your shit keeps getting blurry?
I don't know. I don't notice that it is.
No. Oh, maybe it's just. Maybe it's on my end that only you in your picture is getting blurry. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I haven't noticed it yet. Next time I notice it, I'll point it out though.
Okay, so yeah, if I was to change a light bulb and lift my shirt up, you're probably going to see some belly button.
Okay.
Okay. But I think what you're talking about are the people that just walk around with their belly hanging out underneath their shirt.
Yes. It's like the shirt is too short for a regular person and you're a fat person wearing it. I think that should be against the law.
So for men, it's okay to see nipple, but it's not okay to see belly.
Yes. You know what? I don't want to see your nipples either. I think any kind of nudity outdoors should be illegal. Don't even wear shorts. You know what? Guys shouldn't wear shorts either. Basketball shorts are okay, but other than that, no. Like cargo shorts, no. Illegal. Straight to jail.
Crocs, same as nudity.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. What was the question? I already forgot the question.
How do you deal with being obese?
Oh, so for some reason, anytime I overeat, whatever, all of my weight gain is right in my goddamn stomach. Like I gain weight nowhere else except for in my stomach and in my face, I guess. I don't really notice it there, but it's like, I wish I could be a regular fat guy and it would just be distributed all over so I could wear regular fat guy clothes. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't. Is that
I have
not
no
better?
fucking clue. So right before we were recording, I was sewing elastic into my jeans. I don't know what you're talking about. I am probably 9 pounds away from just constantly wearing sweatpants.
Nobody's gonna buy meat from a guy wearing sweatpants.
I'll still wear my collared shirt.
Even better. Sweatpants and a collared shirt, like a button-up shirt. Why is it that collars supposedly make you look fancy? Like I don't understand that.
What do you mean you don't understand?
I mean, I don't get it. Who
Look,
decided,
okay.
or when did we decide, like, if you have a shirt and you put a collar on it, now you look presentable?
When they came up with the white collar, like it wouldn't have made sense to just call them the white elastic strap around your neck.
What else are you gonna tie your tie to? You should wear like a collared shirt, like a hot cotton collared shirt or whatever, with a tie. See how that looks.
So that's something that's okay. So I thought you asked a very stupid question. Like, what's the deal with collars? Why are they fancy clothes?
Kinda.
And then I started thinking, who decided that taking a piece of material and tying it in a knot around your neck that's considered dressed up? That's fucking stupid.
Yes. Uh-huh.
What's the deal with the...
See? Huh. Turns out Seinfeld
That's
was
what we
ahead
do
of
here
his
is
time.
observational humor.
Right.
Let's see. Hack joke. If you put material around your neck, you're going to work. When I do it, I go to the institution. Hey-o.
Hey-o. I thought you were going somewhere different with that. You might be a redneck. I thought that's where you were going.
Dear Dildo and Fleshlight, I've been single for 2 years now, and I'm always criminally horny. I don't want to use dating apps, but I'm terrible at initiating conversations with women. How do I start talking to a hot chick without coming off as creepy? Poop scoop. What a fucking homo. No,
Why is that a homo question?
how do I talk to girls without sounding creepy? Just fucking say hi. What's up, slut?
Let me get up in them guts. I mean, that doesn't sound creepy, but I can't imagine it's going to work out too well for you. Why in the world would you ask me, talk to women? I haven't done that for a long time.
So this sounds super gay and cliche.
Uh-huh.
Back when I was single, I would just put it in my head. It doesn't matter how hot she is. She shits just like everybody else. Like that's like when they tell you that when you're getting in front of a crowd, you're supposed to picture people naked.
Yeah, sure.
When I was talking to a hot chick, I just pictured her shitting. Like to me, that was the
I just pictured her shitting.
That was the game leveler. Like I don't care how fucking hot you are, you still have a stinky asshole that's probably got smeared poop on it, just like me.
Want a date? I got poop in my asshole. That's gross.
I'm not even trying to be funny. That was what I used in my head as to not be intimidated by somebody's looks.
And it worked?
Okay. Now I can only get hard when somebody's shitting on me, but
so it worked. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I never hot chicks won't talk to me. They wouldn't talk to me then. They won't talk to me now. I don't have to worry about it.
You really got to tread lightly with where you're going next. Because I pictured you saying, I don't know. I've never even talked to a hot chick. You're married, dude.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to be careful with what I say. Hot chicks are hot. That's all I got. Dear guys who live to their potential. Okay. There's a new dancer at the local strip club that caught my eye as if she was a different dancer. I'm excusing the first time I saw her because it was her first night and she was still learning the ropes and in her shell. A few weeks later, I saw her, and this time she was more adventurous. My eyes didn't receive... Jesus Christ,
I'm going to take over on this one if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
My eyes didn't deceive me, and I could tell she was a special dancer. Her dancing was offbeat compared to the other dancers, but she seemed to be having a good time. I'm not a zoologist, but the elongated face and hyperactivity got me diagnosing her with either Downs or fetal alcohol syndrome. Her body wasn't stocky like the typical Downy. She is also quite tall and endomorphic. So I went up to her and paid for a dance. We got talking general chit chat. I paid for another dance to get her comfortable. Like she could trust me. I then asked the question, do you want to take over? I'm not having any better time with this than you.
I then asked the question that has been bugging me. No offense, hun, but are you retarded? Instead of answering my simple question, she left. Women are strange. They don't have a problem shaking their bare naked ass, but when it is a simple question, they storm off. Anyway, how should I apologize to her for saying that I meant no harm? I was thinking pancakes with whipped cream and strawberry nose with I'm sorry icing. With a strawberry nose with I'm sorry. God.
I got it. Anyway, how should I apologize to her saying that I meant no harm? I was thinking pancakes with whipped cream and a strawberry nose with I'm sorry and icing.
So you're going to bring pancakes to the strip club? Complete homo. Why would you bring pancakes to a fucking strip club? She's a stripper. Why did you wrote this paragraph, which is a paragraph more than you should have thought about this girl afterwards or even before.
Not a good take at all. Not a good take at all. You are saying that if somebody is paying their way through college to become a doctor by dancing, that she is not worth the icing that the I'm sorry is written with.
Yeah, strawberries are expensive. Yes. Yes. I'm saying that exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't want any doctors that used to be strippers, or I don't even want any doctors that take their clothes off in front of their husbands. Have a little goddamn modesty.
Okay. So, all right. You don't want a doctor that's been a stripper.
Right.
What if you found out that a gas station attendant where you always stop and get gas used to be a stripper?
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, what about a waitress?
I'm okay with that.
Public defender?
No, I don't think that would be okay.
It's not appropriate.
Wait. It's not appropriate. Wait. Public defender defending me or public defender defending somebody else?
Defending you.
Yeah, I'm out. No. Defending somebody else, I don't give a shit.
I'm trying to figure out where you draw the line. What is an appropriate next job for somebody?
I
In
think
your
gas
eyes, what is
station
a-
attendant is good.
What is appropriate, the highest level that you find it acceptable to hire a prior stripper?
So, okay, if you have to work your way through whatever college to get the degree, to get the job that you want, and you choose to do that by stripping, I don't want you in that job. You don't have to work
Why?
your way through college as a stripper to work at a gas station. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, but why? Why? If somebody is smart enough to pass doctor school,
But still dumb enough to take their clothes off for dollars, you're not that smart.
how is that? How is that dumb? How is it dumb to? Okay, if you had the ability and the physique to make $4,000 a night just by taking off your shirt, you're telling me you wouldn't do it, and then I would call you a liar because I know goddamn well you would.
I would, but I wouldn't like.
I don't want to be a
pretend-
doctor.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yes, like if stripping is so good and everybody thinks it's like a great thing, you make so much money, it's so respectable. Then why are you doing that to become a doctor? Why aren't you being a doctor to work your way through to become a stripper? Why doesn't that happen?
That's got to happen at some point. No, you're okay. What you just did is the perfect hyperbole.
Okay,
I don't know what hyperbole means, but it seems like it fit in there.
yeah, it does.
You said, and it is so respectable. By you saying that, is you are the type of person saying it's not respectable.
It's
What is
not.
not Why? What is not respectable? What is not respectable about whoring yourself out for $4,000 a night?
So if your daughter came to you and said she was a stripper, would you be upset?
It depends.
On
Is
what?
it like it depends on, is it like the kind of strip club that I used to go to? Because then I have a problem.
Okay. But why do you have a problem?
Because you could finger those strippers.
Yeah, because
For
those bitches
$1.
are not respectable.
Right. And so if she was a non-respectable stripper that you could finger for $1, then yes, I have a problem. But
So you're telling me that if you had a vagina and somebody said, "Hey, can I stick my finger in there and I'll give you money?" You wouldn't take the money?
not $1, that's not even worth trying to unbuckle my belt.
How you already have your pants off. Let's just say there's a line. 5,000 people. You have the potential.
Is
You
this
have the
every night?
potential. What?
Every night?
Every night, yes. You have the potential to make $5,000.
Hold on. How far up? How many thrusts do they get?
No thrusts. One, just in, out, in.
How
the
many
next guy's in.
knuckles?
You know, how many? All the way in, as far as it'll go.
Are there any big black basketball players?
No.
Okay, how about I'll give you this.
All right.
3 inches or 2 knuckles, whichever comes first.
So now you got a ruler. You're gonna measure these people as they go. You know how much time that cuts down on your profits. You know how much time it takes to measure everyone.
I'll build like a jig or something with it, like a glory hole jig.
Yes, you set your snatch down on the hole, and they can only go in as far as the hole. That's
Right.
perfect.
Okay, so
Man,
if I get to have a glory hole jig, and it's no thrusting, it's just one poke, 3 inches or 2 knuckles, whichever comes first. And there's 5,000 guys, and they're all lubed. I'm in. As long I not just for one time though. It's got to be like 5 nights a week.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of guys.
Well, because I want to do it for like 5 nights a week for like 30 days. And then I'm out. I'm out of the game. I've made my money. I can now be a doctor.
Can we do some quick math? So let's say it takes 10 seconds for each guy to jam his fucking fingers up in you, pull them out, and walk away.
Hold
Right?
on. Finger. It's not
Oh.
plural.
Oh, just you can't pay extra to get 2 fingers.
I'm not a whore.
All right,
All
finger.
right, let's see what kind of
So
works, what kind of shift this is.
That's what I'm saying. So 10 seconds. Well, let's get. Is 10 seconds good? You think? That's a walk up, jam in, out, walk away. Next guy up. Maybe 15 seconds.
Well,
You got to give the guy something.
Yeah, I want to treat it like it's like a meet and greet at a Comic-Con where at least you fake small talk.
Right. So how you doing today?
Okay, so if you give them 15 seconds, that's 4 people a minute,
Okay.
right?
Right.
4
yes.
people a minute times 60 minutes, 240 people an hour.
Jesus Christ. That's straight. That's no breaks. We got.
Okay,
If,
a 10-hour shift is 2,400 people. That's no 10 hours, no breaks.
10 hours, no breaks, and you're not going to make it through the 5,000 that I started with.
And what? So that's $2,400 a day, and 10 hours of people shoving their fingers up your ass.
Yes.
And I said I was going to do that for 30 days.
Yes.
I just sold my dignity 100% for $72,000.
Good job. You didn't even realize you did it. Do you know how many labor laws you're breaking? You can't make somebody work that 10-hour shift with no breaks. Or do you is it one of those things where you eat at your desk? you
Hold
can
on.
get work done.
Okay, so that's $72,000, and then we'll take taxes out.
Yeah.
That's 50 grand, and then if we were to take that over to 2 weeks divided by, that is the equivalent of $24 an hour. Oh, big money, baby.
And how many guys did you say in an hour? 240 guys in an
240.
hour? 240 guys, $24 an hour. That's $2.40 for each guy, right? No. $1.20 for each guy.
a dollar a guy.
Jeez. Oh yeah, we already figured that part out.
What
am I thinking?
That was like the starting variable.
That was the start. Yeah, you're right. I'm just trying to think like that doesn't seem I don't know. It seems like you're going to get some kind of a infection or something. Like what?
So I think the right way to handle that situation is to limit the small talk, go to 10 seconds, and increase throughput.
Right, increase throughput. That's what you need. More fingers
Okay,
and
so-
vaginas.
Let's say in this scenario that the big takeaway from this is the stink on their finger, right? That's what they're paying for.
Okay.
That's the only thing that they get. They don't get anything
Well, I mean,
else other
I was
than.
gonna say in 10 seconds you don't even really get to. It's not enjoyable.
So do you think that by the time, so the first guy, whoever's first in line,
Yeah.
you know, he's going to have a nice thick coating of Doug on his finger. But the 2,400th person, like, there's nothing there. Do they get a discount? Do I have to lower my rates? Because
Halfway through the day, you gotta lower the rates because you're drying out a little bit. We put the heat lamps on it; it's not staying warm.
we're going to bring out the treadmill. He's taking a 15-minute work.
So, would $72,000 put you through doctor school?
$72,000 wouldn't get me through the therapy I need to get through it just for what just happened to me.
Right. So, how is it that you're working your way through doctor school getting fingered?
Well, when
Wait, the
before we
original
actually
question was are whores respectable? No, they're not.
Okay, let's say that I wasn't doing it for $1 a finger. I was doing it for $50 a finger.
Uh-huh.
So that would be $350,000.
Okay.
So I quit working.
Yeah.
I still podcast.
Yeah.
Do I have your respect?
No.
You are
course not.
talking to a self-made thousandaire, and you're telling me that you don't respect me.
No.
I've got
because
money to burn. I can buy one of them guns and shoot dollar bills at you.
I don't think letting people
Ow.
shove things inside of you is self-made. I don't think that's what that term really means.
I disagree. Like, there's nothing wrong with anybody selling their body as long as it's not any relation to me.
So maybe it's just the language. I don't know that there's anything wrong with it, but it isn't good. It's not a
It is
respectable
good.
thing. It's not.
It is.
For who?
I mean, not me. I think they're dirty, but other people respect them.
Do they? Do they? I think that's the whole thing is nobody respects them. That's what makes it so hot.
Okay, that time that I came at a strip club, like, she had my respect. Like,
In that moment.
I respect you. I think that's what I said to her. I respect you.
You're that guy. I really respect you, you know. I can take you away from all this.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I want to go down that story or not.
Oh no. Of course you do.
Okay, let's just say that it involves me, an actual whore, like somebody that you pay money for blowjobs.
Sure.
And it ends with, I'll make you my princess.
Was she able to make good on that promise?
That was funny.
Thanks.
All right.
Hope that helped.
She was gross.
I'm assuming.
This is you.
Dear hate Nate, dear
Nope.
Nate Higgers.
I almost
Oh,
spit
boy.
this fucking pop out.
That was a good one. I'm becoming a weeaboo. Does that make me gay?
Yes.
So yes, I don't know what that is. Yes.
It's Japanese shit.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, Japanese people are gay. Yeah, for sure. Weeaboo. Isn't that Japanese for gay?
We'll look it up.
Does that mean you're in love with like a drawing or something?
Oh, a weeaboo is a mostly derogatory slang term for a Western person who is obsessed with Japanese culture, especially anime.
I don't even think Japanese people are obsessed with Japanese culture, are they? I mean, stupid. Why do you think people are falling for this bullshit? What's the
it's like
draw?
Okay, do you remember when you were a kid?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever get into those little figurines, the muscles? The little wrestlers, they were pink, they looked like erasers, and they were just
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I had some of those.
all kids had them, right? And we used to collect them all.
Yeah.
Do you know why we collected them? Because other kids collected them. They were
Yeah.
fucking stupid. They looked like
Yeah.
erasers.
Right.
That's all this is. It's other
Just on
people
a
are
wider
into it.
scale.
Yeah, well, I don't know that it's on a wider scale. It's just on a more visible scale
Yeah.
because there wasn't podcasts back when we were kids and people saying, "Hey, I collect muscles. Am I gay?" Yeah, you were fucking gay. But I think it's the same thing. I don't think anybody actually really likes it. I think they say they watch it because they know other people say they watch it.
So, but you're describing two separate things. Like what you're saying, like I had those muscle things when I was like 6 years old, 7 years, whatever. I was young. I can't imagine this kid that emailed us is 6, 7, 8 years old. I think he's an adult. Why is this happening to like rational, like adults? I understand why children
gay.
watch cartoons. I understand why children watch like anime, cartoons. They're into fucking Japanese culture because all their friends are. But if you're a fucking adult, why? I don't get it.
You're a fucking adult.
Adult.
See what,
You're adult.
see what I did there?
I saw that. Good job. I don't know. I just don't get it.
Well, isn't it the same thing that you do with your stupid music? Like you pick music based on what you think other people will think of you when they find out you listen to it.
Right.
It's
the only criteria I have. I don't even listen to it.
All right. So, I drive every week. I drive a lot of miles going back and forth to work. So I didn't have a good podcast to listen to this week. Normally I listen to WATP, but they had a live episode and I wasn't going to listen to that.
Okay.
So I came really, really close to sending you a message Sunday night saying, send me some good podcasts to listen to.
You would have been sorry.
I would have, and I didn't want to give you that credit or that benefit. So
oh boy.
I ended up listening to, I searched for this. Like this is how bored I was on the fucking road. 90s pop country is what I specifically searched for.
90s pop country. Why? What even comes up? All Toby Keith all the time?
Statue of Liberty. Oh, that was 2001, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was 2001. Damn it. So I could send you whatever. You wouldn't listen to them. Like every podcast I listen to is political.
I'm not done.
All right.
I would say that there is no more powerful storytelling than country music.
Like 90s pop country?
I will say that there is no more powerful storytelling than country music. I think that I can find a country music song, and I'll even put the criteria that I'll pick a pop country song, and it will have a better storytelling than any song that you can pick, as long as you don't pick a good song.
Is that the criteria?
As long as you pick a song that has worse storytelling than the one that I pick, mine will have better storytelling.
I don't know how can I win? I've already lost. So like that one story about the tractor being sexy or whatever, that's a good one. Country music is so fucking gay, dude. Like,
okay. You pick one gay song and then say all of country music is fucking gay.
Yeah,
that's
right. Like you got my skull ring or whatever, like lip dip.
That's like
or
me
chip
throwing one spoon down the stairs and saying all your music is gay.
Which you do every week. So yeah, you will lose this argument. Like 99% of the country music is just pandering to the lowest common denominator.
That is okay. One, don't use stats when you don't understand stats.
96.4% of all music ever written since the 80s. Most country music is pandering. No,
not true.
Sorry. Most pop country music is pandering.
True statement. True that, homie.
Right. So are you talking about country or pop country? Those are two different things.
Pop country. It's got to have a catchy hook and a twang.
So your pandering bullshit is the best storytelling ever. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
So let me translate. I'm Doug and I'm simple.
This song speaks to me as I'm driving my Subaru Outback down the interstate.
Right.
I could be in them cornfields.
If I had a tractor, I'd get all the women.
On my international harvester.
Oh my God, dude. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? We're out of things to talk about, and I'm just trying. Fuck. We've been talking for 7 fucking years, dude.
How many more ways can we say country music sucks? So did you know all the songs?
I skipped the songs that I didn't know because I don't want to learn any new songs.
Well, of course. Why would you? It's not what this is about.
I know all the good ones already.
Uh-huh.
If they were bad or if they were good, I would have already heard them.
Uh-huh. Did you hear the watermelon crawl?
I did. Not only that, I know all the words. So fuck you. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the watermelon crawl karaoke at our live show.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's that one about the train? There's a country song about a train.
Oh,
I can't remember.
Crazy
Something about
Train?
No, that's not a country song. It's about dying and there's a train. Like death is the train or something. I don't fucking know. It's so terrible. I mean, not as terrible as Watermelon Crawl, but
hope that helped. Dear Flabs, how do I deal with deadlines? My procrastination skills have developed so well that I thought I was unbeatable. I have a 15,000 word paper due in 2 days, and I've only written 500 words. For my future self, please help.
You want to take this one? I got no advice.
So I'm going to give the advice, and then you're going to go, oh, you're such a dork. You have the same responses no matter what my advice is. Either you go, oh, you're so tough, or, oh, you're so cool.
Uh-huh. What are you going to say, cool guy? Go ahead.
So it's about priorities.
Uh-huh.
If you have a task that you don't want to do, you eat an elephant.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what they say.
Who?
Anytime that I'm faced with a big project, somebody starts talking about eating elephants. So that's what I do. I eat like an elephant.
I already tried.
So I just sit there and stare at my project and eat a cupcake.
What? I've never heard anybody tell anybody to eat an elephant. I think that's illegal.
You're serious?
Yeah. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you were just fucking around. I've never heard anybody say that. Why would you eat an elephant?
There's a fucking saying that says, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So if you're faced with something big, you just start small.
Oh.
And pretty soon it'll be away. It'll be done.
I understand. I had never heard that before.
Fucking retard. How have you not heard that?
How do I answer that question?
It's as American as apple bottom jeans.
Huh. Okay. So your advice is the official advice of the official advice of the Who's Right podcast is just do what everybody else says. We don't know. Like you gave him no advice that a million people haven't given him before. Just do the work, man. You got to just do the work, man. Like what?
No. Okay. Fine. You want to make this not fun? Fine. If you're faced with a big project, you break it down into smaller projects, small manageable projects that you can then break down into smaller projects until you get to a point where you can start working on tasks. You work on enough tasks and you have eliminated one of your sub projects. You've eliminated enough of your sub projects. You have completed your project. So just do the fucking work, you faggot. Quit sitting there. What do I do? Put it off to the last minute.
He's supposed to learn how to do all of these sub tasks and sub projects and create Excel spreadsheets for whatever he's supposed to do and plan everything out for a project that's due in 2 days. Instead of doing the work, you're going to tell him to like do more work, planning to do the work. You're wrong. I'm wrong.
I'm not wrong at all. He said, "How do I help my future self?" That's what he said.
So you're saying that like you're looking beyond this project.
Yeah, I'm already done with this project. I'm working on the next one.
He's not, though.
That's his fucking fault. He should have gotten started sooner.
That's my answer. Yeah, start sooner.
If he would have followed my method, that it only cost $19.99. You send me money.
So do you think we could invent a Who's Right
Yes.
branded glory hole
No.
jig? I like the idea of the glory hole jig.
I think that we could do a Who's Right branded motivational tapes.
Yeah, like
Like you
VHS.
Yeah, you put the tape in the VHS player and hit play, and then it's just me going, fucking do it. Just fucking get it done.
Just fuck, come on. You could be like a workout instructor. I think you should record workout instruction videos. Fuck, dude, come on. Let's go.
And it's just me sitting in a lawn chair telling you, like, oh, give me 10 more.
Eating a burrito.
I could do that.
Yeah, I think you should. Dear Flabby, I'm scared of the future. Throughout my whole life, I've sort of just gone through the motions, doing whatever is required of me at bare minimum. The only time I felt happy is when I'm wasting away slothfully playing video games or reading books. Hell, I even skipped 3 months of school and my GPA is only slightly below average. Now that I'm about to enter college, I feel scared of actual responsibility, like having a job and having discipline to show up to class. Yes, I do want to go to college, but I'm just aware of my lacking abilities and feel anxious. Any thoughts, advice, etc. will help. So
Do the work.
come on, man. What the fuck are you doing? Let's go. So there's like contradicting information in there. Like you're feeling anxious. It says, I want to go to college. But have you ever like examined that? Do you really want to go to college? Or is that just, you think that's what you're supposed to do to get a good job?
Why are you so against people going to college?
Because it's bad. What do you
It's not bad.
mean? It is.
College, it is not. All
College-
college isn't bad.
Good. No, I agree. College for the sake of going to college is bad. If you have something that you like, I want to be a doctor, I'm going to go to college. Okay, God, yeah, that's great. I want to be an engineer, I'm going to go to college. That's great. I want to get out of my parents' house and have experiences, I'm going to go to college. That's a terrible idea.
That's not a terrible idea, as long as you follow it up with and then become a doctor.
Right.
Okay, so a lot of people, which I agree with this, they don't know exactly what they want to do, but they know
Yeah.
that they are going to, let's say, get into business, but they don't know exactly which lane within business.
Okay.
So you're going to go get a 4-year degree. So you go into college, and your first 2 years, you're working on your prerequisites.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah,
What?
you're telling me the problems that I have with college. Yes. The fact that there are prerequisites that everybody needs to take, like it funnels people into a college for no reason. Like you don't know what you want to do, pay us money anyways. You can figure it out after you pay us money. It's terrible. It's a bad idea for most
look,
people.
I'm going to say it a different way than what you just said. You don't know what to do? That's fine. Pay us money. And
Yeah.
all of these classes that are required for you to get whatever degree you want, like basic math, because you were too busy learning to fucking do drag shows in your fucking library at your school, and you don't know how to do pre-calculus. So now you have to do it here because your high school teacher was a fucking dickhead who spent more time trying to fuck the girls in the class instead of teaching you. Pay us money.
What? I was having trouble following that. So you just made me think of something. I wonder if the push to make education worse, like free education, high school, whatever, is coming from the colleges. They want they want high school to be worse. They want people to graduate not learning how to read because like we can teach you how to read at college.
More prerequisites.
Yes. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, don't go to college, man.
No, I think you should go to college and figure it out once you're locked into a lifetime of debt. what you want to do.
Yeah, don't go to a community college. Go to a university. Go to Yale, Harvard.
But only if you borrow the money.
Yes. Yeah. If you have the money, don't go. You don't.
If you have the money to pay for tuition, you don't need to go to college.
Right. I don't think we're answering this guy's question at all. So, I don't know. Do you have any advice for him? I never really.
What was the question?
He's nervous about having responsibilities because he's never really like had responsibilities.
Okay, so if he's dead set on going to college, then I would say go to college anyway.
Wait. Okay. Maybe this was my fault. I focused in on the college thing. That's not what he's asking. He's not asking if he should go to college.
Can he afford the tuition? I don't know. What's he nervous about?
Girls. He's nervous about talking to girls. He's never had responsibility. Barely like skipped 3 months of school, still did good in school, whatever, but never really took anything serious. He said he wants to go to college, get a job, whatever, but he's nervous that he is going to have to take on the responsibility of showing up for college to be successful. When his whole life, he has not really taken any responsibility, but he's still been fairly successful.
Okay.
Do you have any advice? Because my advice is just don't go to college, but that doesn't really help him.
All right. So I'm going to pretend that it's my kid telling me this, like, because my initial response is like, I don't give a fuck what he does. I don't care. But I don't think that's going to help.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay. So you're okay. Okay, we're gonna role play. It's the only way I can get into that. For some reason, I still can't process this kid's question. Like we're gonna role play. You're gonna be him. I'm gonna be your dad.
Okay. Okay.
All right. The fuck you doing in my room?
Is that how we start this? So I'm nervous about all the responsibility that comes with being an adult. I've spent my whole life avoiding responsibility, and somehow I've still been fairly successful. I got good grades. I didn't try very hard. What?
You know, role playing doesn't mean you just read to me, right, son?
I'm not reading anything.
Really?
Yes, I'm putting it into my words.
I'm glad that speech therapist is paying off.
I'm so confused where we're at right now.
We're in my bedroom. You just walked in on me changing.
Oh, yeah, you got your pants half off. We're going to have this conversation. I'm really anxious that my penis is only going to be as big as yours.
Well, if you stay right there, I'll make it bigger. Speaking of which, it's about that time of the week again where I check you for ticks. So bend over the bed, and I'm going to inspect you to make sure you don't have any ticks. Now tell me what your problem is.
Tell me about this anxiety you're having. Wait, how did this go from this kid? This kid's just anxious about going to college. Now he's getting raped by his dad. That sucks. This poor kid. I feel bad
comes
for
later.
him. Yeah, on his face. That sucks, man.
Okay, so tell me what is the problem? What are you anxious about?
Responsibilities.
Yeah, it's what I've been telling you. Like, you have to start picking up after yourself.
But I've lived my life taking no responsibility for anything, and everything has worked out for me really well.
You've lived your life a quarter mile at a time.
Right.
Fuck it. I don't care about this kid. I don't care what he does. I can't get through this one.
I'm sorry that your dad raped you. Hope that helped.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Dear Flabby and that other guy, I think his name is Doug or something. I am trans. Am I allowed to listen to your podcast? Also, I give you the faggot and tranny pass. I giggle when you say it, so it's okay and tranny approved. This is a tranny approved podcast. No trannies were hurt in the making of this podcast. P.S. I don't want to cut off my dick. What's hotter than a girl with big tits, a fat ass, and a huge cock? Don't say a girl with big tits, a fat ass, and a huge vagina.
Oh.
Ugh.
Who wants a huge vagina?
I don't think he knows how vaginas work.
Nope.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
what
really
about
have a
that
huge
big
vagina. That's weird.
Big fat pussy.
So, are they allowed to listen to our podcast? Of course they are. Anybody can listen. It's free or something. Should we put tranny approved on our logo?
Yeah, if you think it'll help. Like whatever will get me off the
help
road.
What? Accelerate the end of this shit?
So how would you feel if like our content never changed? I mean,
Right.
that part, you can already tell me how you feel about that.
Right.
But
Right.
let's say that we pick up a big tranny following. Let's say all the straight population kind of drops off and we pick up all the LGs and the Bs and the Ts. How would you want to quit?
No. If they're laughing,
Like-
I don't give a fuck.
If only the only people that laughed at us were homosexuals and faggots.
And queers. Right. Yes. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Why? Okay. Why the fuck do I care if you're laughing at something that we say, whether or not you are a man who sucks cock or a
No,
man
that's
who,
not true.
I mean,
No, you're not being honest.
okay. I mean, I am.
When we started this show, we both had this vision that we would draw in listeners probably 35 to 45 years old.
Yes.
We would be like the Rush Limbaugh of our generation.
Right.
and we honed in on the trannies and the furries. Like that wasn't our expected demographic.
Right. No, I agree with you.
And you've brought that up. You're like, I think I told you that I'm good with the gays listening. And you said, I don't like it. I don't like that they, I don't like them and I don't condone their behavior. That's what you said.
I might catch the gay from them listening to me. If they laugh too hard at something I say, that means I'm gay. That was a private conversation. You weren't supposed to tell anybody. So, if I'm being 100% honest, it surprises me that, I mean, gay people, it doesn't surprise me or whatever. Because they're like regular people. But like trans people, it surprises me that trans people listen because they're not like regular people.
Yeah, but maybe they got the mental health issues that make them think that we're funny or something.
Right.
Okay, if first off, whoever it was that wrote that question, I want to invite them on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Didn't you send me a message
ass.
from? I want to see that fat vagina. Didn't you send me a message about somebody wanting to come on and because they're trans and they wanted to argue with me or something?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same person. Yeah, get them on.
You think we've seen the whole story arc, but in reverse? Like we just got to this question and this was when they thought we were funny?
How hilarious would that be? So I don't understand why somebody would want to come on, like a trans person would want to come on and argue with me. It never makes sense to me why anybody would want to come on and argue with me anyways. That doesn't make sense to me. I maybe in my mind, this is something else. But like when somebody says something stupid and everybody laughs and then somebody else says, well, I need to come on and argue with you about that. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't.
But one, not everybody laughs. Two, you have taken, your stance has changed throughout the years that we've been doing this show. Mm-hmm. On how you feel about black people and trans people in particular. No, it has. You were at the beginning of this, you were way more left-leaning, more liberal, more focused on people matter, not color. And you've transitioned
right
to now you are more of like what is like a racist. Like you're no, I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. You have very racist views. I have very, very racist jokes. That was good.
That was funny.
And all this shit that's going on since you have completely buried yourself in social media for as long as this show has been going on, you are now an anti-transer. Like me, I'm more of a live and let live away from my kids, where you are, you're sick and mentally ill.
I'll live and let you die. How's that sound? I'm sick and mentally ill, is that what he said?
No, they are.
Even better.
You think that trans people are mentally ill?
No. Well, maybe a little.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, do you really think people want fat vaginas? He's mentally ill to think that. Nobody wants a big vagina. That's weird. Why would you think that?
I don't think that if you decide that you want to cut off your dick, I don't think you are any more sick than somebody that wants to cut off their hand.
Right? I think I can agree with you on that. But I mean, the big vagina thing really got me. Like, what? I mean, that's the sticking point for this, I think. Come on,
so
man.
That right there tells you that this whole trans thing has started way too young. This person who has a dick
yes,
is already talking about wanting to live his life as a woman, and he doesn't have any idea how vaginas work.
Right? That's the best part.
Imagine. Okay, so you missed out on a big part of this, because you married your first girlfriend. But there's like you've never experienced that thing where you're sitting at a bar with somebody for the first time, and you're drunk and you lean over and you're like, I got such a big fat dick. Like you've never done.
Nope, I've never done that. Does it work?
So, but I'm trying to understand how that would work if a woman leaned over in my ear. I got a big, thick, veiny vagina. Okay.
Wouldn't you be scared?
You want to taste it? No.
Please don't use it on me. Oh, man.
Hey, Lardass, Doug, if I donate $3,000 to you, will you live stream you dancing shirtless to retarded running horse playing in the background? Let's see. How many fingers do I not have to take in my butt? That's 3,000 fingers.
Yes, it's going to save me 3,000 fingers.
I think that's how I need to start rationalizing stuff in my head.
Yeah.
Because so when I was making like 13 or 15 bucks an hour or something,
yeah,
I would look at something and say, I have to work 2 hours for that. Is that worth 2 hours of my life?
Yeah.
I need to do this. I need to take that same mentality.
Is that worth 18 fingers?
Yeah, is that worth 3,000 fingers? Like, I'll ask you, and you'll answer it.
Yeah.
You can answer it whether I would do it or not. Anthony.
Okay.
In one hand, you have 3,000 fingers going in your butthole.
Yes.
On the other hand, you take your shirt off and record it. What are you going to do it?
Yes. I'm taking my shirt
Right,
off.
so
Yes, absolutely.
So, right.
Yeah. So this guy's so when this guy sends you $3,000, are you going to do it?
No.
Since the fingers are hypothetical, it makes this situation just less.
Let's see. Okay, would you do it if you knew the video would self-destruct after one viewing and he couldn't make copies of it?
Yeah.
Faggot.
Dear flabby, fat ass, retard, motherfucker, cunts, my problem is that I want to watch South Park and don't feel like paying. What should I do? I feel exactly the same way. I don't want to pay for HBO Max, but I want to watch South Park.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about. South Park isn't on MTV?
No.
Or
They
Comedy
took
Central
South
or
Park.
what?
Yeah, no. They South Park is, I think it's HBO Max. They went like straight to HBO Max only.
When?
I don't know. A while back. It was on Hulu for a long time, and I used to watch it on Hulu, and then they took it off Hulu, and then
See, that's the fucking problem with all these bullshit streaming services.
agreed.
Is they okay. What they need to do is develop like a service that consolidates all of these streaming services into one thing that you can buy.
Yeah.
And then you just have everything funneled right into that. Like we'll call it cable.
Crazy. So I'm actually surprised there isn't a company that provides that service that gets like enough customers to where they can get a discount on all these streaming services and just pays all these streaming services and has an interface that you pay one fee and you get access to all of them. Wouldn't that be awesome?
No. Well, I mean, it depends. Because everybody's so fucking greedy that one service is going to cost you like $1,800 a month.
Right. But it would be like you said, cable, but you can pick what you want to watch. Cable sucks. But if it's like cable, but you can pick what you want to watch when you want to watch it, yeah, that's great. But
Okay, so what's going on right now is not sustainable. You can't keep taking whatever hit show and then some streaming platform buys that with the expectation that everybody who wants to watch South Park is now going to sign up for $15
Right.
a month. Everybody that wants to watch The Office is now going to sign up on this one. And anybody
Yep.
that wants to watch Yellowstone or whatever the fuck show's going on. And
sure.
it's just going to get to the point where people are just going to like stop watching TV altogether, which
I
is
don't
good.
know about. I
Or-
mean, that
or-
is good, but
Or at least stop watching those types of things. Like I've had Netflix for whatever, a decade, and I don't think I've watched it in 3 fucking years. There's never anything on it, but I don't want to miss anything, so I keep it. I don't know when the next Tiger King's going to come around.
dumb. So I think it's not sustainable, but for a different reason than what you're saying. I think what's eventually going to happen is people aren't going to stop watching TV. That's just not going to happen. I think what's going to happen is we're going to have a bigger resurgence of like people just pirating shit. I mean, people pirate shit now, but I mean, once it gets to the point where you have to have 30 different fucking services to watch what you want, more people are going to start pirating shit, because the best way that you can fight against like piracy like that is to make your shit easily available for a decent price. And they're moving away from that. Like if we could have got CDs like back when fucking CDs were the thing. If we could have got CDs for $4 or $5, I don't think that there would have been such a push for like Pirate Bay and all that kind of shit. If everything was easier and reasonably priced, it makes piracy seem like too much of a hassle.
I understand what you're saying, and on the surface it sounds reasonable, but you're still wrong.
Okay.
When Napster came out, as far as I know, that was the first peer-to-peer sharing.
I think so.
That was
that
my
I know
first.
Of anyways.
That was my first dipping my toe in the water on stealing other people's content.
I don't know what I did. LimeWire. I'm not sure which one came out first. LimeWire or Napster. I don't remember.
Napster. Because that's the one I use. So
it came out
I
first.
have to be first. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're good.
Anyway, it didn't matter to me how much the CDs cost. It didn't matter if I already owned them, and it didn't matter if I would have ever bought them. I wanted to collect as much digital music as possible, just because I had it at my fingertips. All I had to do was type for it, download a song, and then 3 to 4 days later, I could listen to it because I had dial-up.
All right. So this is a serious question. How much of that do you think is because it was new? Like, that's not how it is for kids now. They are fully aware that anything they want is right at their fingertips all the time. So that's not like a new thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, for you, it was like not a real, I don't know if thrill isn't the right word, but like, because I understand what you're saying. Like, you mean before I had to go out and buy music, now I can get it for free? Like, it was a new thing that just didn't exist before. And now that it's existed for years and years and years, and it's just part of the way things are, I don't think people are so interested in just collecting everything all the time.
Right, but neither one of those things makes your point valid. That if CDs were reasonably priced, it wouldn't have mattered if CDs went on sale for $1 a piece. I still would have stole the music.
Right. Back then, when the technology was new, I'm saying we live with the technology now. And if the technology is even slightly more of a nuisance or a pain in the ass than it would be to buy it legally, say you can get a song for 25 cents, let's just say, or you can jump through a bunch of hoops and hope you can find the song that you want for free, and it's a slightly more of a pain in the ass. I think people would pay rather than go through jumping through the hoops to get it for free if the price was reasonable. And if it was easy, if the process was easy, the price is reasonable, people are going to pirate less stuff. The point that I'm making is we're moving away from that, and it's stupid. So put South Park where I can see it.
How much does HBO Max cost?
I don't know.
If you want to watch the show, just fucking pay for it. Like, you wouldn't download a car.
Yes, I would.
Stupid.
I don't know.
Want to do one more?
Yeah, sure. One more.
Before we get to that, did you see the comment on last week's YouTube regular episode? Somebody saying they're going to unsubscribe from our Patreon because our episodes are getting too short.
Yes.
Fuck off. Like,
okay. I had to like stop myself from replying to dumb shit like that. Like, I'm not going to get into a fucking okay. I was just going to say some fucking passive aggressive bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I mean, I see you later, I guess. I don't know what do you want me to do? Like, we have lives. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man. Doug's got meat to sell.
Okay. So just for everybody who's listening to this, in the future, if you leave a comment that I do not like on YouTube, I will reply with FOF. And that is the only way I can get it past YouTube, but it means fuck off, faggot. So that just so you know, like, fuck off.
Fuck off, faggot. Cool. Perfect. Foff. That's what we're going with from now on. Did you make that up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what we're going with. That's our new standard response. So everybody knows what it means.
I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget.
All right. I already forgot.
Last one.
Feel free to read my name. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's this guy again. God damn it. It's always the same thing with the machinist shit. Feel free to read my name. Hello, fellow chuckleheads. I work at a machine shop as a 5-axis mill dude. I edit programs, setups, run parts, etc. I'm also an alcoholic. I've quit several times over the past year. Longest was 5 months. What helped was keeping me busy, either with fucking around with my cheap Chinese 3D printer or other shit. Anyways, my current plan is to try to work out a few times a week and pick up an insane amount of overtime. But this isn't my question. The question: if I were to enroll in college, what degree should I go for? Perfect timing, dude. I'd like to have my shop floor experience transfer over so maybe I can be a competent engineer instead of a retarded one that wants a 15-foot bolt with a 1 thou run out. Anyway, thanks, Dougie and Anthony. I love you. Gay. Okay, so here's my problem with this guy.
All right.
I'm going to attack him. For whatever fucking reason, I'm going to attack this guy that's asking for advice. Okay. I have an issue because he knows that I have a machining background and you have a machining foreground. Okay. So he's writing his question in a way to try to bond with us over our experience.
Yeah.
You know, like there's 15 people in here that have any idea what 1 thou run out means.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why he put it in his question, which bothers me. Like, you're not going to bond with me over GD&T terms.
Yeah, you might with me. I got a special place in my heart for GD&T.
So what is your true position on that?
Oh my God, man.
But now there's 2 people that understood that joke.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. So the question basically is, what should he go to college for? Because he wants his machining experience to transfer over. You don't have a whole lot of choices if that's what you want.
What? Okay.
What?
It doesn't make sense. Like, your machining background is there. There's very limited options on what your machining. Okay, let's face it. He's a fucking button pusher, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So other people write his programs, and then he comes in and crashes the machine, and now he wants to go to college.
And then other people come in and fix the machine that he crashed.
Right.
Right.
So the first thing that you should do is start writing your own programs. The second thing you should do is get out of the machine shop world. The third thing you should do is, if you have to ask these types of questions to 2 podcasters that are very unhappy with their lives, don't go to college.
Right. Thank you. Can you pull the question back up for me? Is it already gone?
I might have. Yeah. Deleted.
Oh, okay. Because I'm pretty sure he said that he writes his own programs. But
he said he edits, etc.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you write your own programs, then become an engineer for program writing.
Okay.
I can tell. Okay. Here's why I have a problem with this question.
All right.
Because I can tell you where he's going to end up.
Okay.
In the middle of Oklahoma, trying to sell fucking steaks to fucking poor people that don't want them on their porch.
Poor guy.
I'm sorry. Did you see I changed the email address?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not in Tulsa anymore. I'm in Poughkeepsie.
Even better. It's crazy how they just give out web addresses like that.
Well, at those of us here at Poughkeepsie Meat and Tire Market don't. There's not a lot of us, so. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. Okay, bye.